Well, I don't think in the original diesel heater videos I've done, I really showed how I mounted the heater in the old Suburban furnace compartment. So I thought I'd do a short video of that. This, of course, is the diesel heater up here. And if we look down here, there's a metal mounting plate that I bolted to this cross member and then, you know, measured up and gave myself plenty of airspace and room here for the exhaust and intake hoses. Put a support for the cross member. Then I put a little bit of metal here and drilled it out for this exhaust hose because it can get kind of hot. You cut a larger hole and there's air space between this pipe and the wood. The hole's bigger than the diameter of the metal pipe. And then of course there's the propane capped off, and I made sure it doesn't leak. It's using yellow Teflon tape for gas. Don't use white Teflon tape. That's not for gas. Down below here are the wires that connect things. Over here is the plug that runs back to the furnace, and it plugs into this control panel here. Those two openings back there are the old intake and outlet from the Suburban furnace. So I just left them open. That gives plenty of fresh air coming in for the intake on the back side of the diesel furnace. And down here, of course, you can see intake and exhaust hoses going through the floor. I had to drill 2 holes there for the intake and exhaust to go down through the floor and out under the van. Of course, the exhaust side has a muffler on it to keep it quiet, and the intake is directed in the opposite direction of the exhaust, so the intake isn't drawing in, you know, diesel fumes from the exhaust. They're quite a distance away from each other, about 6 or 7 feet away from each other. So I hope that helps out, that seeing how it's mounted and what kind of space it takes up compared to the Suburban heater. It's very small, lighter weight, and everybody doesn't have a Roadtrek with a Suburban heater in it, so the way you mount it and where you put it and that sort of thing is going to depend on the vehicle you have and how you put that together. But maybe that'll give you some ideas of at least how I did it and how it can be done fairly simply. It's not a real complicated thing to do. A couple holes in the floor, some wiring. You got to run the fuel. Of course, my fuel tank's in my bathroom. So each component doesn't necessarily have to be all jammed together. You can put them where you need to based on the layout in your vehicle. So I hope that helps you. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up. If you think it would help somebody else, please share it with them. If you'd like to get more content like this, then subscribe and ring the bell, and you'll be notified when new content is uploaded. Thanks for watching all these videos, and as always, comment as you see fit. Till the next video, see you later.